with David Magid here, The League, and the #1 podcast with the renewable energy industry, 2025. We are joined here by the director, Ryan Hardy, going over this beautiful vehicle that we're going to be discussing, some initial questions. Ryan, nice to speak to you.
Thank you very much for the introduction. So you wanted me to talk about some of the technical aspects of vehicle to grid, especially about the warranty and the OEM position. So from Honda perspective, this will be the first vehicle offered with the capability of offering power out from DC from the vehicle. Now, from a customer perspective, they may ask questions about the battery warranty impacts of that. So number one, Honda's offering it. Power out is used as part of the vehicle purpose with the battery warranty in place. Keep assured of that. Now, on the back side of that, Honda has done a tremendous amount of research over time to clarify the impacts of V2G on the battery. We've written Society of Automotive Engineers papers that have been published in our public. Some of the effects that we have found, number one, V2G, because you're cycling the battery at below 100% state of charge, you're reducing the total amount of time that the vehicle is exposed to high state of charge, meaning a fully charged battery. That's one of the most impactful elements of battery degradation. So we reduce the total amount of time at high charge, that reduces the impact on the battery. Number two is that there's a big impact to large swings of state of charge of the car. What we do with V2G is use a relatively narrow band of the battery SoC in order to charge and discharge within that band to perform the services that we do. We don't impact very low state of charge, we don't impact very high state of charge, so we're not impacting the zones of state of charge that would see battery degradation as a result. The third impact is really down at the electrochemical level of the battery, where some cycling impact of battery actually improves the durability and power capacity over time of lithium-ion batteries. And so, again, those effects offset what, you actually do have some throughput of energy from the battery, and that does degrade the battery, but those effects offset each other, fully incorporated within the warranty of the vehicle by Honda.
Ryan, that's absolutely great information, really fascinating, and even for our viewers, I've been tracking this personally for years. I remember when I spoke to one vendor and asked about this, they responded and asked me if I believe in unicorns, and at that point I was just very discouraged, so it's really amazing to hear. Ryan, maybe you could just share with, obviously the reputation and this vehicle, and you guys bring products to market, at the top-notch time. Maybe you could share a little bit about some of the research. I think the viewers would appreciate some of the background, because you guys have done such an extensive amount of research on this. It's not a product that you've just started, a couple months ago or last year.
I mentioned about the research we've done in customer use and degradation. Starting all the way back in 2012-13, we did research with the University of Delaware and UC San Diego with Accord plug-in hybrids that were in bidirectional V2G service under the control of a resource aggregator to clarify the effects on the lithium-ion battery. From 2013 all the way through 2024 at Honda Smart Home at UC Davis, we had Fit EV that was engaged in bidirectional DC service, where again we were monitoring and measuring the effects of degradation on the battery. And from that time, continuously, we've been developing and testing use cases with real lithium-ion batteries. We've now got software models that can perfectly describe battery degradation, and we understand and have fully clarified the impacts of V2G on batteries.
Ryan, I could sit here all day and just keep asking you questions. This is so fascinating, such a great topic. All the viewers out here, put this vehicle on your wish list. It is a luxury vehicle, so keep that in mind. It's a very nice vehicle. You can see all the components here, and please check it out. If the viewers want to learn more about the vehicle, is there any special place that they should look or do?
Honda.com/environment. A lot of our research is documented there. You can simply Google, Honda Smart Home and find all of our activity there. You can follow us on LinkedIn, and we continuously post about our projects and whatnot there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
All right, we're back at this beautiful booth at RE Plus 2025 Las Vegas. And this booth is buzzing, lots of information going on here. Everyone's checking out the V2G vehicle. And I am standing right next to our beautiful representative building from Honda that we're going to be discussing some really great information. And they're nice enough to be able to answer some questions for us today. So I think for our viewers, we really appreciate this. One item that we'd love to really understand is some of our viewers are looking at battery storage, for their homes, different components like this, and now with EVs, especially this V2G vehicle-to-grid concept, maybe you could just speak a little bit more about how these may or may not interact with battery storage.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, David, for the question. So this is our first, by the way, public appearance with the Honda Home Energy ecosystem. And definitely we are very, very excited about this new flashy yellow thing right here. So this is our Acura RSX prototype. How to compare that? So this is an asset that the homeowners can have right sitting in the garage with an 85 kilowatt battery in it. So it has enough to power an average US home of 2,000 square feet area to really sustain that home for over 2 to 3 days, to be conservative. And then if you are just turning on only the critical loads, then maybe you can go over a week. And if it's just fridge and the lights, you can even sustain for a month. So the challenges that our households face, like power outage, keeping your lights on during a power outage, or even like momentary outage or days of outage. So this right here, your vehicle, it's not just the power to move you from one place to another, but also it is powering your home in those emergency times. So we are very excited about the bidirectional charging concept, and definitely it will be a game changer. And waiting for 2026 to unveil this.
Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to get on the wait list. I've been waiting for this moment for years. And what we're seeing right now is batteries on wheels. Specifically, I'm from New York. We got devastated by Sandy. Lots of power was out. It sounds like with this dynamic, I could have been having my refrigerator and my critical loads for almost a month, which is absolutely huge. Get on the wait list, look at this luxury vehicle, start saving up, get your budget. Definitely worth it. Enjoy the show. Thank you.